What is up, guys? It's your girl, Lady T, the life coach, and I am back. Seems like it's been a little while, but I'm back. I wanted to talk to you guys today about midlife. I won't say crisis, but I'll say midlife, that transition. But let me start from the beginning. I woke up yesterday morning, and I must have slept on the wrong side of the bed, or I must have slept in the wrong position, because my arm is not the way it should be. It was paining me so bad yesterday. It's actually paining me right now. That's why I got this on, this dress on, so that I wouldn't have to disturb it. Took a shower, ran hot water on it. It's still really, really paining. It's kind of like throbbing. I took some Flexerol. I took some Motrin, and it's still not the way it's supposed to be. Now, the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys today about this is because I believe that I'm not entirely active enough as I should be. And oftentimes, I'm 52 years old. I told you guys in another video, because I don't care about, telling my age. I don't look it anyway. But I don't believe that people or us that are in our midlife, those ages in the 50s, 40s, 50s, really 50s, because that's where I'm at. I don't believe that we're active enough. And I believe that that's why when I went to sleep and I woke up, that's why my arm was in so much pain. If I was doing more, as far as like exercising, and my daughter tells me all the time, come on, Ma, let's go and exercise. Even in the living room, let's throw on one of the tapes and let's just exercise. And I'm always like, no. I do like the gym. I was going to the gym. I did stop going to the gym. And I want to get back in the gym because I need to be more active. I really believe that if I was more active and my body was used to, just being active and being mobile, that I wouldn't be going through this excruciating pain that I'm going through right now. It doesn't seem like it, but it's throbbing. And so I really believe that we need to be more active in our mid-ages, like our 50s, maybe even 40s. I mean, really no age, there's no age, barrier when it comes to exercise. I think everybody should be healthy, whether you're skinny, whether you're big. You should be exercising. You should be, eating properly and stuff like that. But me personally, I don't think that I'm active enough. And I believe that's why my arm is like this. I did not go to the doctor. I'm not going to the doctor. I'm going to continue to nurse it. I'm trying to, let me show you, like, if I try to go up, just a little, it'll hurt. So I try to push my arm up as far as it'll go, but it hurts really bad. So, but again, that's just because I'm not going to the gym. I'm not being active enough. And it's just not enough. It's just not enough walking around the house. You got to put in a little bit of work with the exercising for the body. The body will get used to it, and the body, I'm pretty sure, will love it. And so, it's so funny because when I was going to the gym, I barely saw any Black people in the gym. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not trying to stereotype, but we as Black people need to cut out all that soul food and get our butts in the gym. It's okay to eat that stuff once in a while, but to always be eating, fried chicken, ham hocks, collard green, fried bacon, all these meals, these big meals, and then we don't exercise at all. We're just, clogging up our arteries, clogging up our hearts, and it's just not healthy. We really need to be more active. We need to be more mobile. We got to put down the Twinkies, guys, for real. The cupcakes and all that sweets. Because let me tell you something, sugar and salt are two of the biggest enemies of our body. Too much salt will give you high blood pressure, and then all the sugar will give you the diabetes, the sugar as the old folks would call it. So we need to be more active. I'm going to make it a point to get myself back in the gym once this is healed, because right now it's still very, very, very painful. We need to also take responsibility for the children that we're raising. They need to have a better diet. We can't be the kind of parents that are just feeding our kids anything, and then they grow up with those habits of just eating junk food, and even the snacks. What I mean by junk food, I mean the foods that are not good, the meals that are not good. Me and my family, we cut back on cold cuts. Well, we didn't even cut back, we just stopped it. I don't eat hot dogs. I don't eat cold cuts. I pretty much don't eat anything that's in a box. I think I told you guys that on another video as well. Just don't do it. Like, I try to do the one ingredient foods, so that there's no other ingredients in it. And, it's just more healthy because I know exactly what I'm putting in my body. So, diet is a big factor, but also exercise is another factor. Even if we just, on our beds and we don't want to go to the gym, if we just on our beds stretching, doing a little bit of Pilates or a little bit of yoga, or a little bit of meditating as well, that needs to be done for our bodies. And I believe this is why my arm has locked up on me. It hurts right there, right there, right there. You press it and it hurts. But I'm going to take my time to nurse it back to being the way it should be, functioning properly. And then I'm going to get right on it to get myself in some exercise or a gym or something that is going to, get my body used to doing what I should be doing with it. We just, listen, as we're getting older, we have to be more responsible. That's just the bottom line. There is no compromising on that. The body is not getting any younger. It's getting older. So we have to take measures to do what we have to do to make sure that our body will be intact as we're getting older. We can't just sit back and not do anything. And I do a lot of working at home on my computer. So I'm not really out there like that every day running and stuff like some people. So because I'm, a person that's doing that, I have to find things to do to make myself more active. Do extra exercises, maybe go to the gym, or whatever. And it's not, listen guys, it's not about your size. Skinny people swear up and down that they're healthy. Just because you're skinny, it does not mean that you're healthy. And just because you're big, it doesn't mean that you're unhealthy. It has nothing to do with the weight. But I will say that the weight plays a major factor because then there's a lot of fat around your heart. Years ago, Monique, the comedian, she used to, tell these jokes about, skinny people and all that stuff, which is fine. She was funny. And, people were giving her a little flack about changing her stance on, the whole skinny fat thing. Well, listen, she got smart and she realized that it wasn't healthy to be big like that. And now she's taking drastic measures. I watch her sometimes. She's taking drastic measures to change the way she feels because of her exercising that she's doing. She's taking measures to fix the problem because that fat around the heart and the arteries is not healthy at all. This is the stuff that can cause a stroke or a heart attack or anything of that sort. So we need to be more responsible about that. And I'm definitely going to get working on this. I was trying to fix my hair, doing a little makeup and using this because I'm a right-handed person. So I'm a little down because of that. I'm a right-handed person. So I really can't use my arm that much, but I have to pretty much try to force myself to do a little bit of range of motion. So guys, listen, if you're in your 50s, I'm talking 50s because I'm in my 50s. You can do it at any age, but if you're in your mid 50s or, the ages where you're starting to get up there a little bit, which I am, I'm 52. I'm not a young girl anymore. We have to just be responsible about the way we treat our bodies. Not just what we put in it, but how we handle it. You understand what I'm saying? We have to be more responsible about that. We have to. Because I'm sitting here, like I said, I'm hurting. And it hurts a lot. It does. But this is what we have to do. There's no excuses for being irresponsible. There's no excuses for that. Because I'm going to say it one more time. I believe that if I was more mobile and I was exercising a lot more, I don't believe that I would be in so much pain right now. And this is my right arm, so I could barely put my clothes on because I don't want to lift this arm up, but I do understand that I have to try my best to lift it up. I have to try to get that range of motion so it won't go dead on me, and it will be more, more difficult in the future for me to be able to use it. So listen, guys, I'm here to give good advice. And as I give you the advice, I'm going to take the advice myself. This is what we're here to help each other. We're here to enlighten, to inspire, to encourage one another, to edify. This is what we're here for. This is the only reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, because as things take a toll on me in my life or take a turn, I would like to share it with the rest of you, because we're all going through similar things. Like the Bible says, we are all subject to like passions. And it's not just the passions, but we're subject to the things that happen to our bodies as well, because we all do have a body. And so these things are going to come up. And then when they come up, we need to be prepared ahead of time so that we can handle them a little bit different. Our body can take it a little bit better. Okay, guys? So listen, get in the gym, exercise at home, change your diet, do what you got to do, but don't keep on being irresponsible. You have to pay attention to what you're doing with your body. It is a must. You can't just be throwing everything in there as far as all this junk food. I don't mean just junk food like chips and cookies. I mean the junk foods, the processed foods, the sandwich meats. That stuff is cancerous. It's garbage. So some of the things that, if they're going to change, you're going to have to change what you're doing, your habits. Listen, it's not easy. It does take some effort. You got to take that out. I'm used to getting that. But you know what? You got to change that. Change your habits, change the way you do things if you want to see a better result. All right, guys. So listen, again, I'm in pain, but you know what? I'm healed in the name of Jesus, because I do believe in healing. So I'm healed already, but I will take the measures after this is all done and well and better to make sure that I do different things so that if I'm ever going through this thing again, my body won't have such a bad experience with it. Okay, so listen, guys, remember, guys, like, comment, share, subscribe, and you can also, listen, I always want people to comment. I want you to give me some feedback. I want you to have a conversation with me and talk to me about the things that I talk to you about. Tell me about a situation where you have been going through the same thing, because we all do. We're all in this together. We're all here to help each other. And if you got something for me that you want to share with me, guys, feel free to comment below. Comment below. Let me know. And if there's something that you want me to talk about, hit me up. Ask me in the comments, and I will talk about that subject that you want me to talk about. This is a platform for us all, not just for me. All right, guys, so listen, take care of your bodies, take care of your health, be responsible, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.